Caribe Hard Cider. Moments made extraordinary.
From the cradle to the grave, you don't want to be no slave. You need a loan you want to save. Welcome and visitors today. Hey, with a commitment to quality. What? Therefore you and me was one big family, but now it's a community. True. Making life easy. Yes. Like ABC. Don't matter who you are, you can benefit. When you bring your mortgage
with rates as low as 5% and loans for all your needs.
Open an MRA.
Save for your golden years and take advantage of our savings products.
We will finance your business.
Checking accounts, small business loans, wire transfers, and so much more.
NCCU all the way. Wow!
Your community financial partner.
NCCU.
So, Dominica's only outdoor cooking festival is back on November 2nd, 2024. You coming in for the Creole season, then come to WATO. This is something you have never experienced before. You know how we like to cook by the river or by the bay? Well, WATO celebrates that culture. All you have to do is buy your ticket. We give you all your ingredients, your pot, we cook, we lime. It's the biggest river lime of the independent season, put on by me, Chef Neander at Rosalie Bay Resort. This year we are celebrating the one pot. After all, Dominica is the land of the bouillon. And I'm not even finished. This year we have 6 chefs coming in from all over the Caribbean, coming to cook with us, vibe with us, lime with us.
Welcome guys, welcome back to WATO Wednesday. It is a wonderful Wednesday here. And I just want to welcome every single one of you who are joining us at this present time, wherever you're locked in. Wherever in the world you're locked in, good day, good night, good morning. How are you? Welcome to the show. So excited to be bringing you another WATO. I'm trying to save my voice because only now my voice is coming back. Like only today, it's like almost there, not quite, but almost there. So I don't have much live weight, but we're here for another WATO Wednesday, and I want to say good day to every single folk who's locked in on Facebook, those of you on YouTube, those of you on LinkedIn. Welcome to WATO Wednesday. This is a program where we speak all things WATO. For those of you who don't know what WATO is the ultimate outdoor experience, cooking experience, culinary experience. And it is happening here in Dominica. That's on November the 2nd. So if you're in 767 or if you're thinking about coming to Dominica for the Creole season, you need to consider attending WATO, which is an experience like no other. It's chefs from all across the Caribbean converge in Dominica at Rosalie Bay Resort, and they're going to be putting up a storm. You get to cook and interact with them, and it's a family fun filled event with lots of dancing and music and the land of the bouillon, bouillon and you name it. Of course, the theme this year is bouillon love, and where there's definitely celebrating, our one pot that we're known for in Dominica. I want to welcome those of you who are just coming on. Come on down and make sure you tag. Hi, Tara. Welcome, guys. Make sure you tag a friend. Let them know to come on down. Today we were supposed to start at 7 p.m., but we had some technical difficulties connecting with the chef from Guadeloupe. We're gonna keep trying. However, we have the chef from Dominica. That is Kevin, Chef Kevin, who's going to be joining me in just a little bit. I am so excited to be speaking with him. He has so much of an interesting story, and I'm so excited to share that with you guys here this evening. I just want to say thank you very much to my sponsors, because without them, this could not be possible. So I want to say a pleasant good evening and thank you to the National Cooperative Credit Union. Of course, it's our community financial partner. And I just want to remind you guys, those of you who are Dominican and living outside, living abroad, and would like to be in Dominica will be in Dominica during the next couple of weeks or couple of days, there is an event happening on October the 30th, and that is the cocktails and updates with the National Cooperative Credit Union. That's a chat with your financial partner with live entertainment by Tasha P. It is a diaspora affair, and there are really good prizes and lots to won. I want to encourage you guys to check out my page. There's a link on there, and you can RSVP for that event happening on October the 30th. Also want to remind you, if you are locked in and you are in 767 already, there was originally a bingo blast that was started for today. So some of you may have missed that notification, but it was actually postponed due to the ongoing protest action that's happening right now in Dominica. Well, actually, it just wrapped up just a few minutes ago. When I say wrapped up, we don't know how long it's going to continue for, or if it's just them leaving and going home. We don't know if there's been a resolve, but there is ongoing. There was ongoing protest action happening today. And as a result, the branch today was closed. So the Rosa branch was closed from 2 p.m. However, we also like to remind you that the National Cooperative Credit Union let the members know that, so if you're a member of National Cooperative Credit Union, tomorrow, that is October the 17th, is observed as International Credit Union Day, and the branches will be closed. Hours of operation will resume on Friday, October the 18th. So I want to wish the National Cooperative Credit Union a happy Credit Union Day in advance, and that is tomorrow. So I want to let them know that, I want to let you know, if you remember, that they'll be closed tomorrow and they will resume operations on Friday. All right, want to say good night, Ingrid. How are you? Miranda, how are you guys doing? I also want to let you guys know that Blast Dominica, from the Dominica National Lottery, will be launching an exciting new game soon. I know a few of you have been following. Some of you have asked me, DM'd me to get some more information on it. I want to encourage you to follow the Dominica National Lottery, follow their Facebook page. They will be providing you with updates there as well. And once I have the information, I will share with you, let it be available for you. I want to also thank Caribe. If you are in 767 for the Creole Music Festival, I mean, there's a lot of festivities going on from this weekend all the way to next weekend and the weekend after. So that's 3 weeks of a lot of action happening in Dominica. Make sure when you're drinking, you have a Caribbean in your hand. You can choose a rosé, a brut, mimosa, prosecco. So make sure if you're drinking, if it's not tequila, it's Caribbean. Period. All right. Period. That's it. We're getting ready for the conversation. I am so excited to have again Chef Kevin joining me here. He's one of our very own 767. So of course, I just want to give you guys a recap over the last couple of weeks. During WATO Wednesday, we hosted chefs from Barbados, a chef from Barbados, one from Jamaica. We did St. Martin, we did St. Vincent and the Grenadines, And today we were expecting to have Guadalupe and Dominica join us. We also were joined by Chef Neander, who is the curator and the head chef who is steering this WATO ship. And I want to big up every single one of the chefs who stopped by the show, who was able to engage with us. So I'm so happy to that we had a really good time, right? If you want a recap of the show, you can always go on my YouTube page for all of the recaps of this and all of my past shows. You can also catch them as well on my Facebook page or on LinkedIn. We're getting ready for Chef Kevin. Let's welcome. I don't want to waste any more time. I want to bring on Chef Kevin right here in Dominica. Welcome, Chef Kevin.
Hi, good night.
How are you?
I'm okay.
You hear me all right?
Yes, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you right
Good.
now.
Fantastic. Welcome to the show. It's so good to have you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are representing 767 at WATO. How does it feel to be part of WATO this year?
I'm very excited. I can't actually wait to do my do and work with the other chefs.
That is awesome, and we're so excited to see what you have in store for us on the 2nd of November. But we're gonna get into that a little bit later. We kind of want to get to know a little bit about you and how you got started and where you got started. So I've learned, that you've had a rich background and your journey in terms of being a chef spanned from being from Dominica to Barbados. You've worked with many different
Yes.
prestigious establishments. Can you share with us a little bit about your culinary background?
Well, my culinary background, I would say, started from age 10. My mother's a cake decorator from Goodwill. So I was always intrigued in working with her, actually tasting cake, I can say, licking the bowl after she makes her cake. That's one thing that I liked, and my passion started from there. Went to go to school, and the other passion for cooking. I had a drive to cook, a drive to create, a drive to make food taste how I want to taste it, and make people taste the food to have them enjoy it, or experience what I experience when I cook it. And I would say after secondary school, I went straight into the industry, worked at Corner House Cafe.
Mhm.
So I worked there for a few years, and I think 2003 I left Dominica to go Barbados to study to get an associate's degree in culinary arts. And yeah, Chef Damien is one of my former classmates from culinary
That is
school.
fantastic, eh? Look at that. So it's like a big reunion for y'all.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
He's
because
exciting. I'm excited.
Chef Damien and you went to school together. His mentor is also the mentor of Chef, I think Halim from Jamaica. So it just seems like it's everybody's like converging in Dominica for November 2nd, but there's like 6 degrees of separation, right?
You can say so.
So tell me, what was it like being in Barbados, studying culinary art?
It was eye-opening, mind-opening, getting to learn different techniques, learning ways of doing things different from what we're accustomed to doing in Dominica,
Hmm.
and fusing things together. Basically, learning how textures of food and cook times, all sorts of things to help elevate your game and present food perfectly, I would say.
I love to hear that. I want to also kind of get a sense of your specialty in terms of what you do in terms of like what style of cooking you've adopted, because you specialize in really fusing local and Caribbean cuisine with a modern twist. Can you share one dish that really encapsulates this fusion and probably even the story behind it?
I would say that is something I like to do. Coconut shatty.
Tell us about that.
So basically taking octopus, blanching it for a little while in some herbs and liquid, grilling it, and making a coconut and fusion sauce to drizzle on top of it. And I used to serve that with some fried provisions when I used to cater way back then. So that's one of the things I like to do. I'll take something from one island and fuse it with our island flavors to bring out something new.
Wow. You've also had a history of working in Dominica with some of our known, you know, establishments. I know you had a history working with the late Ronald Astafan at Guiave.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that experience and even your working engagement with Ronald. What was that like? I know it's a sad situation. We lost him tragically, a little while ago. And I mean, what was that like working with Ronald?
Working with Ronald was, um, I would say, amazing. He was a man of order, a man of perfection, a neat, organized boss man. I appreciate the fact that since I got to work with him for the few years I worked with him, he owed me to a lot, and I would say I gave him a lot of respect, and he gave me the same amount of respect. I would say it was really an honor working with him.
Wow. I know it's hard for you because he was actually the last person you worked for, while during your culinary journey, because you've since started developing your own brand. So it must have been both rewarding, knowing that you were able to learn a lot of things from him, but also empowering that you could move on and open your own or do your own thing. Share with us a little bit about because after Hurricane Maria, you started doing different things. Tell us a little bit
Yes.
about that journey that led to you doing your own thing, like we like to say it here.
Yeah. Well, before Maria, I had a small catering company. It was called KM's Catering, and we used to supply pastries and do catering events, weddings, and stuff like that, but nothing too big. But after Maria came, got displaced and moved about, I think my wife got pregnant, and we decided to go to Barbados to go back Barbados, basically. So when back Barbados, hooked up with my chef friend Damien for a while, and I worked at a five-star restaurant, Heroes, where I met another amazing chef, Chef Avion, really inspiring guy. After that, I came up down to Dominica and got employed with Guiave, worked with Guiave for a few years, left them and basically tried to do my own stuff. But each time I was a little struggle, but I was pushing through. Then
Hmm.
Ronald pushed me over again, and I joined back his team to help him with the catering business and the venture that he pushed forward after closing of Guiave.
You have a food truck or a food truck business, right?
Yes.
Can you
One
share a
thing
little
tomorrow.
Yeah, go share a little bit about this food truck business and how it's allowed you to express your creativity in ways that differ from your various roles that you've held.
Yeah. The name of the business is Daddy's Cruise and Grill, and it's a small food caravan. But with my creative thinking and everything, I try to create and fuse as much as I can out of the truck to wow the people.
Wow.
So we're not officially on the road as yet, but I have been doing some testing last month or so, and I will be on the road for festival nights to entice a lot of people with my fusion of dishes.
Where you'll be located,
I
because we want to
basically
know. We want to know where you're going to be located, where you're going to be set up.
When we set up River Street area.
That's a good location. So you're gonna be on River Street during Crow Festival, so folks can. It's almost like they can sample it and make sure they want to patronize for the rest of the year.
Yes, you can say so.
That's fantastic. I'm actually looking forward to taste it. I'm definitely going to patronize your location. Because I'm always looking for a different culinary experience, and I want to encourage folks who are in Dominica to also patronize. So you said it's Yardi's Cruising Grill, and you'll be located on River Street during the festival. The festival time. You're also going to be at WATO, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit. But I kind of want to get a sense of who you are in terms of someone who's actually held both leadership roles and also in very established restaurants, as well as someone who now owns a food truck and their own business. How has your approach to cooking and the customer experience actually evolved over the last years?
My approach would be, I try to keep an open ear, listen to what the people need, work with that. Customer relations, I try my best to be actually, there's a thing we say in kitchen. If it's not good for you, you should not give it to the customer. So I try to focus on that as much as I can to keep customers happy, I would say.
Wow. I'm also interested to know about the role tradition plays in terms of your own culinary innovations. How do you balance preserving cultural heritage while also introducing modern elements? Like you spoke about, the different ways that you cook, but how do you make sure that you're preserving your cultural heritage while also presenting amazing dishes for folks to enjoy?
I would say I'll try my best not to overdo it with the ingredients that we have locally. I'll basically say that's about it. Try my best not to twist it off too much. To have the people guessing what actually happened to the local flavors or essence of the food.
You're going to be at WATO. How does that feel knowing that you're going to be amongst not just the chefs, but all the different people that are going to come and want to taste your food? I know you must be elated. Tell me a little bit about when you got the call for WATO. What was that like? And how do you feel participating in this one-of-a-kind culinary experience?
When I got the call, I was excited, I would say, and enlightened because I'll give my props up to Leandro for pushing that event. It opens the doors to a lot of chefs. Locally, I would say that's the best thing that we have going for us, to have an event to feature our chefs locally and within the Caribbean. It's a wonderful event, I can say.
Wow.
So we get to see experience different things, different flavors from different chefs, or how they do their one pot. I know how Bajans make their Bajan soup, but I want to experience the Jamaican mash water from the Jamaican chef. But I'm just going to something.
I know they come in. Let me tell you, they come in with all kinds of ideas. I know he say he wants a whole goat. He wants a male. The Jamaican chef, he say he wants a whole male goat. He wants a book, carboit for him to make. What are you gonna be making for us at WATO? What can we look forward to?
I'm going to stick to something traditional that speaks Dominica, but with a twist of ingredients and a twist of preparation. I can't really tell you what exactly it is.
Oh, is that surprise now?
Yes, it's a surprise. When you come and see what's being done, your eyes will open like, wow, he's actually doing that this way. Yes, that's it.
I see Chef
I
Neander
can tell you what it's going to be.
Chef Neanda is on the line, like she's actually locked on right now, and she's saying you're a boss chef. She's not going to be at festival, but she's definitely going to buy your food and patronize your food truck. And I want to encourage other folks to patronize your food truck. This is me giving you a shameless plug. Go and support Chef Kevin. He'll be having his food truck. And it kind of just gives you a little taste of what to, come on, wet your palate right before WATO, because he's going to give you the monster at WATO, but before he giving you little snippets of what you can experience at WATO on November the 2nd. I want to leave it up to you now if you want to share with the audience, if there's anything you want to say to the audience as it relates to WATO, as it relates to your business, you know, and really coming out and supporting you on November the 2nd.
Yes, to all patrons, everybody who's thinking of buying a ticket, trust me, buy a ticket, because this is going to be the ultimate river line for the year. Like Leander always say, it's going to be big. It's going to have a big booyah to the max. And all the entertainment that's going to be there, all the friends, families, just come and enjoy the moment. Come and taste what the other chefs have to offer. Come and taste everything. Come and cook, see if you can outcook us.
Outcook,
Go ahead. Yeah, so yes, do come to WATO. It's going to be an experience. November 2nd, it's going to be a real epic river line this year.
Yes, we're looking forward to seeing you, Chef Kevin. And of course, like I mentioned, we're looking forward to seeing you on the road during the season. Your truck will be up. Oh, your truck will be on from the Friday, or would it be on the week leading up to?
From the Friday.
From the Friday. All right. So
when we come down, you won't miss it. You will see it right there.
Yes, I have your number, so I'll definitely be messaging you in advance for my food, because I don't like to wait in line. I suspect there'll be a line outside and not in that line story. So I will message you in advance and tell you, Chef Kevin, I'm coming for my food right now. We'll message you in advance and say we're coming for our food. To make sure you put it on aside for us, so I'd have to stand up in no kind of line. I want to big you up. You know, I know it is a leap of faith, you know, really putting your food truck on the road, but I believe in what you're doing. I believe in your food, and I believe in your experience, and I know you're going to give people something to look forward to in terms of the different culinary dishes that you will present both on the road and at WATO's. I want to say thank you very much, Chef Kevin, for stopping by and sharing with us, and we definitely look forward to seeing you at WATO's on November the 2nd.
Yes. Thank you again. And everybody, have a good night to you all.
Have a good night. Bye-bye. Guys, that you heard it. I mean, I'm excited. I don't know about you. WATO is on November the 2nd. We didn't get to interact with the chef from St. Lucia, as well as the chef from Guadeloupe. The chef from St. Lucia, we had some scheduling conflict. The chef from Guadeloupe, we had some technical issues. But we'll see. We'll see about how we can get them, even if it's to probably do a little video and get them featured on here. We'll see how we can do that for you. I'm really excited for WATO this year. It will be my very first time attending the event. I've seen videos. I've heard about other people's experiences, and I'm looking forward to all of the different chefs that are going to be on, all of the different dishes that are croissant. Y'all know I like my food. Kirby, don't listen. We're not talking to you. We know. Oh, let's see. Oh, the chef from Guadeloupe just joined. I believe we just got the chef from Guadeloupe. Let us see. Hello.
No, from Martinique. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm sorry for the for the troubles.
We got on. Oubliez parler créole, parler français.
Oui, nous pouvons parler créole, nous pouvons parler anglais. Vous avez parlé créole?
Je connais ton type, on type vite, moi ça parle un petit peu, moi ça chebe, comme moi ça chebe. Moi ça. Dis ça encore? Dis ça encore?
Ah, moi dis mon content d'y être épi au soir.
Moi content aussi parce que nous la chebe fort parce que moi la bon Dieu péké ça vini au soir là. Mais mon content où ça vini parler ba nous parce que nous ka expecté pour venir WATO novembre. So dis-moi
Novembre.
Dis-moi Tibité contour moi ça ou content là ou café manger ou content faire manger qui ni manger Afrique manger indigenous dis-moi en Tibité compte pour tu sais ça ou faire ba moun pour tu sais ça c'est qualité manger là ou en me faire ba moun.
Alors, manger mon café, enfin, passion moins fini pour manger, et puis la famille. Alors, c'est-à-dire que c'est un bagay qui, what I say is that food is most of the time the language of love, in your family. If your mother wants you to be well, if your grandmother and grandfather they want you to be okay, they're asking you, did you eat well? Did you eat well? Do you have something to eat? So for me, this is really a language of love, and for the family, for the community, for us Caribbean people, this is something really important in our culture. Et c'est ça, en fait, qui va me l'envie faire manger. C'est parce que, en fait, c'est l'amour. C'est l'amour. This is love. So that's just that.
It's love. Moi, content ça dit, c'est parce que tout le temps, nous savons, les maman, nous, papa, nous, n'est pas bête qui vivent au commande. Manger non, ou la manger, vous non plein, so mon content où ça dit, ou qu'a dit ça, ou ça fait toute qualité bité, mais ou ni on bité ou qu'a fait qu'on, ou qu'a couillé gan. Ma quest si mon café m'a dit bien, ça c'est ni quoi pour combi.
Yeah.
So, tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah. Actually, gangan, ni kwa pukobi. This mean, gangan is c'est en sorte d'adjectif en créole. C'est aussi en zouézo nous dit ici. Et les ancêtres là, alors ni plusieurs meaning. So you can have the meaning of the bird that we got here, and I will tell you the story if you want.
Go ahead, tell us the story.
So the story for this bird is like gangan, c'est un oiseau qui était dans la forêt, et puis un jour, t'es mis en big storm, en gros tempête, et tous ces animaux ils viennent aider parce que t'es mis en rivière qui était stuck with big rocks and stuff like that.
Okay.
Donc après storm là, il dit vini porter en la main, vini pour nous
come and help.
Come and help, do your part, so the divine just asked them to do that, and the gangan was the one who doesn't want because this bird got a big il y a un bel plumage, il y a un bel robe, il passait les salis wobbly, donc décidé parfait. Pour ça, the divine told him, OK, ou pas les feuilles et puis en mieux, eh ben OK, nous arrêter ça en l'air, ou peut pas brûler de l'eau la rivière encore, et ou pour être en laisse et pied bois. Alors, the gangan, the bird, since that, il était pour être en laisse et pied bois. Alors, pour il était brûler, il était manger, il commençait à chanter. Comme ça, la plia était qu'à tomber et il était brûlé de l'eau. So, that's the story about not a spell for me. For me, it's not a spell. This is just something to remind us that if we cannot do with the river, if we cannot do with the mainstream, we have to do in another way. So this is a resilient.
Yes, like where there's a will, there's a way. Mon obligé manger.
Voilà, ou obligé manger, et nous savons que nous ni en l'eau richesse bokay nous.
Oui.
Nous savons nous en l'eau richesse, en l'eau fruits, en l'eau légumes, en l'eau bagay nous peut gather and do something like a really Caribbean type thing. We don't have to wait on the boat if you know what I mean.
We don't. And this has been like, c'est pas avec ou tout seul. Moi, j'attends conversation ça passer parce que autant moun en Caribéen, nous dépendons de l'autre monde tout temps pour tout bité, mais nous ni toutes les ressources en dedans. Nous ces bité là avec nous, we have everything with us, and it's just a matter of looking within ourselves pour nous voir. Hey, nous ça fait bité, nous pas tout pas right? C'est pas toujours temps nous pour l'autre monde pour aider nous parce que nous ni bité pour nous ça fait pas con nous. So I really appreciate the story about the gang. And
plus we are an archipel. And we have to come together,
Yes.
We are an archipel. This is a really strong thing. We got a strength for that. So
wow. I also want to get to know a little bit about your how you integrate your visual art with your culinary installation to create an immersive experience for your audience. Parce que nous savons, c'est pas unique, ou pas unique tu manger, ou quand mettre toute qualité bité en l'air. So how do you integrate that into the experience?
Alors, l'expérience manger à mon café et puis gangan et puis le fait de commencer en culinary designer, c'est comme mon café en sorte d'anthropologie culinaire, culinary anthropology. Et puis manger, c'est-à-dire que mon cas essayer raconter comme nous, même us Caribbean history, Caribbean colonial history, Caribbean indigenous history with the food. So, les nous ni des bagailles comme cassava, cocoa, like roucou, like saffron, like manja, curcuma, turmeric. You have to know where it is from, and why we are using it. Is it from our
ancestral roots?
Yeah. Is it about the African wood, like our African ancestors? Is it from our indigenous ancestors? Is it from our Indian ancestors? We got several richness, like we got all this knowledge and all these vegetables and veggies that are coming from our to our archipel for a reason.
Yes.
Donc c'est pour ça moi essayer raconter comme nous, raconter l'histoire nous et puis manger. Et puis que ça fait partie du bagage soin aussi que c'est comme ça nous qu'à soin pour nous. C'est comme ça, c'est the first medicine is what you eat.
Yes. Yeah, I like that you say that because it's so important that we understand not just what we eat, but the history behind it and why we do certain things, how we do it, which is essentially what you're saying. It's like why we use this seasoning, versus another. It's not just for the taste. There's also the medicinal aspect of it. There's also the spiritual aspect of it. So I love the fact that
You already know it.
I like the fact that you incorporate tout ça en dedans parce que ça c'est heritage nous. Ça c'est bitin that nous ni pour continuer parce que nous pas ça unique fait rester comme ça avec unique fait moun vini avec fait ça yo vle avec. Yo ni pour ça it has a purpose. There's a reason why it's done this way. So I love the fact that you definitely incorporate that into your food and into the experience. Obviously in your own exploration of Caribbean ancestral heritage, you draw from different aspects of nature. Can you share with us about the different aspects of nature? Because you just shared with us a really powerful story about the gangang and the river and the water. But tell us more about the influence and how it influences, or about how nature influences your own culinary creation.
Our nature is influences, just by firstly, just by the seasons, like if this is mango season, I will not take berries or something, So yeah, I work with the nature as the nature wants, because as you've seen that the climate is changing, and in our Caribbean countries, this is sometimes with the storms and with the stuff, the storm season is moving a little bit. We don't refer the same on the nature, on the climate. Mais en fait, ça m'a te le dire, c'est que c'est la nature qui t'a guidé. C'est la nature qui t'a guidé. Même manière ou cocoa, cacao.
Cacao, yes.
Les cacao. Les noubis cacao, il faudrait prendre cabos là, nous ouvrir, nous mettez fermenté, nous mettez séché. Après ça, il faudrait griller.
Oui.
Il faut brûler, il faut tirer enveloppe là en l'air.
Oui.
Comprendre? Il faut tirer skin là.
Oui.
Donc, tout croiser, il faut faire un paste et puis pour y faire chocolat, chocolate after.
Chocolate, yes.
Yeah. But the thing is, all those steps are taking time. And these are steps that we used to do in the community, because each person got his role. And the thing is, nature is taking the time to plant the seed, to see the little grow, and after see the tree and take the fruit, and c'est pour ça en fait. En fait, Gangan, c'est ça aussi, c'est prendre temps la nature. C'est pas pressé quand, c'est sharing too, because in nature, when you got a fruit on a tree, you got some, for example, bananas. When you get a grape of banana, you got the part for the nature, the part for the animals, and the part for the human. So, when you get some fruits on the floor, this is not a waste. This is the part of the nature, or the part of the animals.
It's part of evolution too. In terms of, because when even the waste has to replenish the soil so that the soil can be enriched to grow grow new crops. So that is very, very important what you say. Moi, on content dit ça parce que en dans temps nous ka quoi tout bitin c'est pour jeter. Ou ça c'est pour jeter, ça c'est pour jeter mais en bitin ni pour rester. Quand il tombe, il faut rester là parce que il need ça pour faire to go back again to nature. You are going to be at WATO. So nous contents parce que have you ever been to Dominica? Si vous jamais venu. So dis-moi ça ou So tell me a little bit about what you're expecting to do when you get to Dominica.
What I'm expecting to meet wonderful people first. And you know, I know that Dominica is the land of rivers and lakes and you know, falls and stuff. So there is a lot of water in Dominica, and water, you know. This is the contrary, but you know,
I know.
But you know, I expect this water energy, like the one that can gather people, the one that you put in a pot, you know. And
but it's funny you say
boil
that because Wato means fire in Kalinago.
Yeah,
when you say Wato water, it's just like, oh yeah, it does have, you know, the similarities, you know, there with even how the word is spelled, you know. So that's interesting that you say that.
Yeah, but it's not the same language. But you know, for me, there is a meaning that Wato is fire in Kalinago, and Wata in English is the water, and and for me, this is a deep meaning to be here because I'm, you know, I get Afro-Caribbean origins, you know, heritage and origin. I'm not. You know, in Martinique, the Kalinago people were chased by the colonizer, and they went to St. Vincent, to Grenada, to Dominica, and you know, for me, is like I feel Kalinago. I feel Kalinago by the steps I put on this land. You know, I feel Kalinago because we all have this essence in our blood. Like the Taino and Kalinago people were there before everyone, and and I feel Indian too because my father got Indian origins, and I feel West African too because my ancestors were brought to this land, and yeah, and that's that, you know, that's what I want to to find in Dominica, you know, like the gathering and the burning energy of WATO, you know.
Yes.
To make the bouillon. The bouillon is a big heritage of all the Caribbean, I think, because we all have a type of bouillon, you know, in our culinary heritage, and even if it with vegetables, with meat, with fish, with dumplings, you know, dumplings, the one we know this one we already
Don't worry.
donc we are nous aimer. Donc c'est ça bah moi c'est this pot of bouillon is representing for me the gathering of the Caribbean.
That is fantastic. I'm content with this. What are you gonna give us? Sao kai febanu?
Alors, mais manquer faire un type of bouillon, c'est ça, mais là, c'est que c'est pas bouillon nous qu'a crié ici, c'est-à-dire que comme manière manqu'a inspiré et puis l'héritage culinaire moi, c'est manka inspiré the past, so the heritage, to think in present what we can be in the future. So I've melt a curry and with cassava dumplings. So yeah, so that's little bit. I can give you a little taste of
That
that.
is a little bit of that's a little Neander saying, man,
Just a little pinch.
every time I listen to Chef Tomeskä, I just want to light my incense and take a drop of nature's touch cannabis oil. She's just amazing. I cannot wait. You put people in like a spiritual, you're like, ooh, like we want to just go back to our roots. And we definitely look forward to seeing you on November the 2nd. I know we had such difficulty getting on, but I'm so happy you did not give up. Ougou Magic t'en arrivé.
Mon goût, mais jusqu'au bout. Et en fait, quand il est dit un petit mot, justement, par rapport à Goumé, c'est-à-dire que mon passage, si j'entends, ça pas dit, c'est pas pour WATO, mais mon passage, si j'entends ça qui a passé dans French Caribbean, là, que there is colonial forces that are,
Play.
that are playing like with us. Nous commander tout ça, nous commander c'est fait, c'est ni c'est ni existence nous qui respecte. C'est ça seulement nous. Et la force qu'avoyer le show CRS and stuff like that. You know, like police and stuff like that on us. Et donc contexte là en manière tense c'est jour tard. Mais je peux espérer que you peut comprendre que c'est pas ça nous en fait. C'est pas ça nous. Et nous avons justement, c'est pour ça que Marie m'a dit en les mots, c'est que nous avons pour faire qu'on gagne, c'est faire en autre manière.
Yes. Okay. We're so excited. I know you want to probably tell people, why they should come and see you, what you're gonna be offering. Just encourage folks to come out and check you out on November the 2nd at WATO.
Alors déjà, je demandé tout wana qui vini la Dominique parce que c'est une manière pour nous justement sembler, pour nous lier et puis tout pep la Caraïbe because il y a 6 chefs de différentes îles, différents territoires dans la Caraïbe. Et nous sommes aussi très, très contents de dire, ouais, toute la population la Dominique qui est venue, pour qui il faudrait venir parce que pour passer un bel temps, pour passer un bel moment lionnage, un bel moment partage, un bel moment pour nous garder, pour nous ouais, qui ça chaque monde peut faire alentour en celle thématique et manière nous similaire, manière nous mêmes gens, manière nous mêmes gens dans la Caraïbe et puis passer un bel petit moment et puis la famille et puis les amis venir partager l'amour bouillon et puis musique aussi.
Bouillon love. Yes, it's nice meeting you. Thank you for keeping on trying until we got through. Really appreciate you having on. We look forward to seeing you on November the 2nd at WATO in Dominica. You coming early? When are you gonna be in Dominica?
Sorry?
When are you gonna be in Dominica? When do you get to Dominica?
Oh, when? I think on the 29 or something like that.
Okay, so Kavini Bonnet.
Kavini Bonnet pour meet people first and et puis après nous essayer de passer un bel moment à WATO Festival.
Oui. Thank you again, Chef Tomeskä, for stopping by. I really appreciate you. We'll see you on November the 2nd.
Yes.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah, see you on November the 2nd. Bye.
Bye-bye. That's it, guys. I mean, wow. Listen, we tried so hard to get her on earlier, and I'm so happy she still was able to come on and share with you guys and talk to you guys, and interact with you and let you know what to expect on November the 2nd. Chef Tomeskä is from Martinique. I kept saying Guadeloupe. I don't know why Guadeloupe. But she's from Martinique, and we're excited to have Martinique on, St. Lucia, St. Vincent. We have Jamaica, Barbados. Oh my God, it's going to be a culinary explosion, bouillon love style, happening at Rosalie Bay Resort. If you've not gotten your tickets yet, what are you waiting for? Like, what you waiting for? You waiting for the food to come to you? You have to come to the food, and you have to get your tickets so you can come to the food and have a great time with all the various chefs from across the Caribbean. I want to big up Chef Neander for putting on such an amazing event, and that really features, the bouillon of culinary arts, and we're so excited to see what's in store this year. All of the acts, all of the artists, all of the entertainment that's going to be part of this one of a kind event. You can purchase your tickets online if you need to get tickets. I've actually linked it above. And if you want to get in person, there are many different ways. I want to encourage you to follow the WATO_Dominica page. You can go follow them. There's lots of information on there. There's shuttle bus service information if you need a shuttle bus services. So if you're not driving, don't worry. They have arrangements from Roseau to the actual venue. If you need any other information in terms of the different tiers of ticketing that's available, or that's still available, I want to say, you can also follow WATO_Dominica and get all of that information. You can reach out to Chef Neander. You can reach out on their Facebook page, and they will interact with you and let you know what or be able to answer any questions that you might have. I want to also say thank you very much to my sponsors for sponsoring this show for the last. My sponsors have been on since the season started. We're taking a short break. It's a short break. It's not gonna be a new season. It's just gonna short break. Parce que vous savez, c'est Creole Festival, c'est WATO, c'est tout vite. We have to have a good time, right? So we're gonna be taking a short break, and we'll come back in November. I'll have more shows here for you. Sometimes I always just go live, but in terms of this Jael Joseph live show, this will resume in November. I want to say thank you very much to Team WATO, Naja and Sarita, and the rest of the gang for collaborating with me to put this together to feature the various chefs. I want to also encourage other entrepreneurs who may have events that they want to talk about, they want to share, they want to promote. This platform can be just that for you. You just reach out to me. I want to say thank you very much to my team. Thank you very much to Samaj and Annika and my sister Aurel, everybody who supports me, my family, by extension, my sons, one of them trying to get my attention for the longest while. I just want to say thank you very much to all of you who support me on here every single week. I just want to say thank you very much to you guys. We just celebrated Flag Day in Dominica, and I tried to do a little commemoration, because this platform has grown exponentially, and I never expected it to grow this quickly, and I want to say thank you very much. We have a monthly engagement between 7.6 to 9 to 10 15.6 million people interact on this page on a monthly basis, which is absolutely amazing. And I want to say thank you very much to every single one of you who've shared, who've followed, who've liked, who've subscribed, who've tagged someone. Thank you very much for all of your support. I also want to mention that there are other events happening during the season, including the White Sunset, which happens on October the 23rd, and that's next week, Wednesday. So check out all of the wonderful events happening in Dominica and also across the Caribbean. And thank you again for joining us. I will say goodnight and say goodbye, and we'll see you guys soon. Of course, stay tuned, because I can always pop up at any time. Tomorrow, stay tuned for my bi-weekly check-in journey those of you who follow me, you know what I'm talking about, right? So follow me. Check me out tomorrow. We're gonna be doing a live tomorrow and for the rest of the season. Until next time, bye bye.